All right, next trailer is a request from Tim.
Also, leave that in. The clip.
Yeah, this was a request from Tim.
Cool.
Yeah, Instagram, and he actually put it on our YouTube page too.
Yeah, he did. He put in both places.
So this is for Stuber.
We're terrible about responding to messages, Tim. I apologize. But we see you. We see you.
Please be a 5-star ride.
Hey! Uber?
Yeah. Be cool, be nice. I'm Stu. How do you do?
Compton. LAPD. Let's go.
Do you have a more specific address?
Compton!
Stop yelling, neighborhoods. That's not how Uber works. Hi, ladies.
What the hell's going on?
You selected the Uber pool option.
Over what? Ladies, official police business.
Is that even real?
Get out of the car!
Official police business?
Going to see a friend. Take this.
Oh, I am not touching that.
It's a baby gun. It allows you to fire it while crying. Get angry!
Stop that! Why are you laughing?
Own it!
Get to the police!
You shot me! You got shot in the leg. Good for you, man. You shot your first guy. You scared me, Stu! And I love it!
How do you know my
I
dad?
got an idea! I'm gonna put this propane tank at them! You shoot it, it'll blow up their car!
You kidnapped me.
Doesn't freaking Jaws?
Exactly! Just like Jaws, it's gonna work! Ready?
We killed some people.
Take the shot, Stu!
Just defeat him!
Stu, take the shot!
I got this. Hello, operator? We need help. Someone's trying to murder us. Hello, operator? We need help. Someone's trying to murder us.
God, that looks good, man. That looks good. It's fun to see how far Dave Bautista has come because as a wrestler, early on in his career, doing the character stuff, he was fucking terrible.
Really?
Yeah, really bad at the character stuff. And maybe it's not necessarily all his fault, but generally, you know, if you're given a job, you do it to the best of your ability. And he is someone that if he didn't want to fucking do it, he would do it like shit. Like, he didn't care. He could take or leave the job. He didn't really fucking care. And that's kind of when he did his best work towards the end of his initial run was they made him a bad guy and he was supposed to be a crybaby. Like every time he loses, pout about it. And it's funny to see this big ass dude upset because he lost. And he just got to a point where he didn't fucking care anymore because he knew his contract was coming up and he was going to be gone. And he just didn't care. And he went out and did some of the best fucking work of his career in that last 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then was gone for a while. And then they brought him back the year that Guardians came out. But they brought him back before Guardians came out.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of fans still had a sour taste in their mouth because the way he carried himself was, I don't fucking care about this job. Like, and as somebody who loves wrestling, when you see somebody do that, it really sours you on them. Even if they're doing good work, they obviously don't care. So why should I care? So when he came back, he got, booed, and he was supposed to be a good guy, and he got the shit booed out of him to where they had no choice but to go with it and make him the bad guy. And the whole time I was saying, all these people that are booing them are going to be very upset that they were booing him when Guardians comes out, and they've pushed him away, and he's not going to want to come back after Guardians comes out, because that's big fucking business. Whether it's good or not, or he's good in it or not, it's going to make $1 billion fucking dollars because it's a Marvel movie, and they're really going to regret the way they're treating him. Sure enough, 3 months later, Guardians comes out, sets the world on fire, changes the direction of the Marvel style of movies, and everybody was like, fuck, we should have been a little bit nicer when he was here 3 months ago. And then he just recently came back and had one more match because he felt like he didn't get to end his career on his terms as a wrestler. Had a really fucking good match at WrestleMania.
Oh, nice.
And his character stuff was really good this time around because he cared and wanted it to be the best he can make it. And I just seeing that happen as a fan of wrestling that did not like him from the jump, and slowly have him start to grow on me to where I enjoy him more out of wrestling than in wrestling. Then he comes back and does this great stuff in wrestling, and now he's doing this awesome fucking buddy cop movie that's completely out of his wheelhouse as a personality and a character. I think that's it. It looks hilarious, and I'm super excited to see this movie, man.
Yeah, this looks fucking funny as shit. The concept is really good, and I love him in Guardians. I mean, that's really the only thing I've ever seen him in.
Yeah.
And well, no, I saw him in that other movie, Hotel Artemis.
Oh, he's in that. That's right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
And he was good. He was really good at that too. So yeah, I'll see anything with this guy.
It's cool to see that he can pull off, the action and the comedy, because it's kind of a rarity. Generally, they try to get action guys to do comedy, and it doesn't work, or you try to get a comedy guy to be in an action movie, and that doesn't jive. Like someone like him, and another wrestler, The Rock, like those guys can pull off the action and the comedy and have it be super believable. What'd you think?
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah,
it looks funny. I saw the trailer last night and I laughed.
Yeah, like when Rick and I saw the trailer before Long Shot, I was like, why are we laughing so hard at this stupid trailer? But
it works. It's a simple premise.
Yeah.
The buddy cop movies have always been popular, and so it could be really good.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of the Uber driver. I mean, it's
current.
Yeah, and they did something similar in the first Deadpool movie with the cab driver, which I thought was really cool and funny. And that character ends up being more important than you think he's going to be. But yeah, man, I really like the idea of this. And again, it's another mashup of genres. But again, buddy cop movies, comedy movies, they kind of go together. But I really feel like going back to what you said earlier about the Shaun of the Dead vibe, the Hot Fuzz vibe of this, and like thinking about how far ahead of the curve that those guys were doing Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and movies like that, and now that's like it's a genre because of them. Not they weren't the first to do that, but they were the first to kind of
revive it,
knock it out of the fucking park. Yeah, revive it and knock it out of the park. And now it's a sustainable genre that every year you see an action comedy or a horror comedy, and they generally do really well. And I think that all goes back to Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and that whole crew from Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and that. But yeah, man, I'm super excited to see this movie.